everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing the scripture writing layout in my faith journal. FYI, I'm going to be changing up probably not the cover and the rings, but just how everything is set up on the inside. You know, sometimes you just get bored with the layout. You just need to change it up. I did create these top tabs myself, so I may change it out. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'll probably do something different, but that'll be for September. We'll do probably a new setup. And yeah, that's about it. Now, someone asked me on last week's video, they said they would love to see my Bible study section, which there's nothing spectacular about it. I mean, I can do just like a quick flip through, prayer and gratitude, and I'm using all inserts that are in the shop. So this is the prayer and gratitude section, and it just uses the different layouts to create a prayer and gratitude layout. This is scripture writing, and of course scripture writing. This was July, and I put a tab here to kind of hold July's together. So this has all the layouts for July, but of course this is August, which we did section off last week, and I put a tab on this just to indicate that this was August. I'm trying to see if I can house at least 2 months at a time because it does get thick. So this is August, and due to some bleeding, I was able to cover it up. And then this was last week's layout for the scripture writing. Okay? And we're gonna get started doing this week. And then, of course, this is the Bible study section. And this is something I put together myself. And I have done a video showing the original setup of this faith journal. So I don't want to get too detailed. I'll link it in the eye above. And that is the tab that I created for that. This was July Bible study, and I'll probably go through that. So what I do for the month is I'm using what's in the monthly subscription. So July the title was Goodness. This was the message, and I take the message and adhere it to a half sheet insert. These are just extra notes and things that I wrote, and then this is the outline of the devotional for Goodness, which is shared with the Facebook group, the vinvonaly Facebook group, and that's the basis of my study for the month. And then these are just the verse mapping inserts. So my Bible study just basically has verse mapping inserts, and I'll use filler paper if I need more notes section, but the verse mapping does have an additional notes section. So I do have enough space, but if I need more, I can put in those half letter sheets, as you can see there. And yeah, that is just it. And I use the verse. This is how my verse mapping, is usually set up. There's like two styles. There's the circular. Let's see if I find the square layout for verse mapping, and the verse mapping layouts have where you break down the verse, your definitions, it has your translations, your background, your cross-reference, commentary notes, summary and application, prayer, and the additional notes section. So I apparently didn't have any additional notes for that one, but you can see how it is laid out. Okay, so I know someone wanted to see a flip through of that, and that's what it looks like. Okay, this is July. You see, I put that dashboard in last week, got it tabbed, and we're doing faithfulness. So we've got the message in here again, then I've got the devotional for faithfulness that I can reference for my scriptures that I am studying, meditating on, and I still got some catching up to do. It's been a rough couple of weeks, but I've got some catching up to do. So that's what it looks like. Nothing too fancy. I don't do too many stickers or decorating per se in the Bible study section, more so in the scripture writing and the prayer and gratitude. So not so much in the Bible study. So did that flip through for the viewer who did want to see that. And let's do the scripture writing section, which is here. So like I said, this was last week, and I had fun doing this, and it seems like everyone really enjoyed me using the stamping technique that I used here. It was a stamp and stencil technique with this die cut, which is a die cut that I for actually my memory decks, but I just used the window portion, which was an extra, and I just made this beautiful layout. I really enjoyed doing this. So let's see what we're going to do for this week. Okay, so we've got some bleeding from the stamping, but we're going to be able to cover that up. And let's go ahead and speed this up really fast, since we took some time to do a flip through, and we'll get this layout done. Okay, so what I'm basically doing is taking this washi, and it's washi that goes with this recollection sticker book, which I was showing to you. And it's very pretty. It has these like very almost not muted, maybe a little light in their color, in their tone, florals with the butterflies. So I put it at the top and the bottom of the page, and I put it in the middle. It's very translucent, so it kind of acts as a backdrop in the middle of the page. So it worked out perfectly, because what I'm going to do is try to use up some of the stickers in the sticker book. And as you can see, I'm using these little Bible stickers. And you know, when we get the Happy Planner or we get any books like this, there's always an abundance of like one type of sticker. And sometimes you'll use them here and there, but then you end up with so many of them. So this is a great way to just use up these stickers. So even though it says Bible study and this is a scripture writing layout, it doesn't matter to me. It's a way to use them, and I can write in the verses on those little Bibles that I'll be scripture writing for each day. So it works out perfectly. And then I can just take those little circular phrases and Bible quotes, and I just scatter them in the middle, and again use the washi as a background. And I even took those checklists, and I just use it as like a top and a bottom border. And I'm using Sister Divide here because her floral top just blends with the layout. And that is it. How easy and how quick I was able to put this layout together. So let's look at the final completed spread, and that is it for my layout for the week. Thank you for watching, everyone. Be blessed, and I will see you all on the next one.